Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HTGM. We will take a look at the 15-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 15-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 15 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 15-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But unless you live under a rock, you know that this made just a huge move today. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these lines down here. Actually, I'll just move this one up here because we'll use that later. Yes, these lines down here are still, relevant. Or I should say they still pertain to the chart, but they're not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So like I said, unless you're just not paying attention, I'm sure you saw this one. Crazy move. It got halted about 375 times today. In fact, I lost money on one of the halts. I can't remember. One of these pullbacks, it seems like any time it went red, they being, the mysterious forces out there, halted it. So I did lose on one of the trades in this one today. But regardless, I'm ranting about, I won't get started on my thoughts on these whole halts. I mean, they really screw things over. Anyways, let's talk about the chart. So big level of support right now that really kind of revealed itself right here at about $8.50. You can see quite a bit of history earlier on in the day. There's some price congestion right around that $8.50 mark. And then more particularly right here in late afternoon trading, a couple times the bears try to press down through there, and the bulls did a good job of holding there. So $8.50 definitely seems to be that key level of support going into next week. If the price falls below there, you do have the purple line here, which is a 50-period simple moving average, but that line's going to continue to move up. So depending on how it opens on Monday, that line could potentially cross up above the support level there at 850. But 850 is where it stands now. With the break of 850, am I saying that the total price is going to collapse? Not saying that, but technically speaking, next level of support not until down around the $6 mark. Again, if 850 falls, am I saying that within 2 seconds it's going to be at $6? Not saying that, just saying from a technical perspective, that's the catch-22 of the big moves. When big moves like this happen, it does tend to create spaces between areas of support, and that's exactly what happens here with that 850 fail, and then if that purple line 50-period simple moving average can't hold. Now, what about any sort of bounces? So if the price tries to get back up to those highs, initial hurdle to keep an eye on, in my opinion, at least right there at about the $10.70 mark. After 1070, next key level up there, and I don't know what that is. Let's see, right there at about $12.40. If you want to call it $12.50, that would work too. So no doubt about it, though, a fun one to trade. Frustrating because of the halts, but you definitely can't accuse this one of not being volatile. So a lot of eyeballs on this one today. I'm sure there will be plenty of people watch it on Monday, so we'll see how it all unfolds. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.